Siemens SDN, as we call it, the Siemens Digitalization Network, has some core principles. One, security, that we are making sure that we get the best possible security for internet-facing applications. Secondly, that we drive down costs, because we have to fundamentally re-architect our environment to be also fit for purpose when it comes to new demands, new requirements. And last but not least, but even the most important topic and thing I would say, is the user experience and user expectations. People expect high performance access to their applications, and they do expect that they can get this experience wherever they are on the world. The fundamental underlying assumption is that the internet will be the next corporate network. This is extremely important to us because we are convinced that there will be more applications in the internet than retained applications which are still living on our private networks. Siemens is in the process of adopting Office 365, for instance, and we already have an enormous amount of workloads in AWS and Microsoft Azure. If more and more applications are moved to the cloud, so therefore reside in the internet, this is not a network we own, so we had to make up our minds how to secure a network which we don't own. Zscaler is playing a key enabler role for our SDN initiative, as they have already anticipated the change to the cloud, starting from local connectivity, ranging to, of course, wide area network, and then also securing every outbound and inbound traffic, but still retaining for Siemens the governance and analytics layer, and making sure that all traffic which is flowing between users and applications, but in future also cloud to cloud or IoT to cloud, is properly secured, managed, and governed. It was also very important to see a certain maturity with the provider, that they already had the experience to be able to run a company complex like Siemens. We wanted to make sure that the cloud solution was able to elastically scale to our requirements, so that it is also offering enough data center breakouts where we are close with our users, so that we get the best possible performance. You cannot just transfer your traditional security tools and functionalities and spin them up in the cloud. So you need to make sure that you have the right technology in place. And Zscaler is a cloud-based solution which is running at scale. So we don't need to be concerned that Zscaler is unable to handle our increasing traffic demands. You have to have a certain global footprint to be really able to handle the traffic efforts which Siemens would put on a network. We have around 350,000 Siemens employees which get routed day by day through Zscaler to the internet in about 192 countries. And you can add a good 30 to 40,000 additional users, which are external contractors. More traffic is already today going to the internet than it is staying in our private network. We also had to rethink the architecture here. Our decision was to use local internet breakout to directly move traffic to the internet and also let it flow through the Zscaler gateways. So basically, by changing the architecture, not backhauling the traffic, but directly using the internet, we expect that we can drive down the cost by almost 70%. It definitely helps us to become more agile. We're able to react upon changes more flexible. So and wherever it comes to a divestiture or a carve-in, a merger, we have to adjust our infrastructure. Zscaler as a strategic partner helps us to identify issues of tomorrow, and partners are more important than ever before.